Recent weeks in the London Ambulance Service have been incredibly busy. Actually, July 2021 was the second busiest month ever on record that we've had as an organisation, second only to March 2020, right back at the start of the first COVID peak, where we saw our busiest ever month and in fact busiest ever days. But during July we've seen some of our busiest days, really unprecedented demand, which is really unusual at this time of year as well. Yes, so actually our demand in July and August is really different at the moment to how we'd normally expect it to be. A normal day we might answer 5,500 999 calls, but actually over the last month on some of our busy days we've seen 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 999 calls coming into the organisation, so it's really different to a comparator month. In fact, some of our Mondays are just as busy as our weekend days at the moment, which is a real change in our demand profile. Some of our days at the moment, some of those really busy days where we're seeing 7,000, 8,000 calls, are actually comparable to having a New Year's Eve every day, and that's not something that we're used to in this organisation. So previously we've seen huge amounts of our demand due to COVID and COVID patients, but actually that profile is changing at the moment, and some of our demand is actually due to the changing weather. Still we're seeing some COVID patients, but we're also seeing lots of other patients now as well, partly due to the weather, but also I think due to the easing of restrictions, so people are out much more, they're mixing with lots of other people, and so we're asking the public to be sensible, go and enjoy yourselves, have fun, get used to life as we've always known it prior to COVID, but please be sensible. We need to keep our 999 lines as free as possible for as much time as possible. So once you've made your 999 call, please only call us back if the patient's condition has changed or if you need to cancel the ambulance. Please don't call 999 to ask when the ambulance will arrive. By calling us to ask when your ambulance might arrive may prevent us from answering another 999 call and providing the care that that patient needs. 111 are able to undertake a clinical assessment of our patients, and that service should be used for urgent medical problems, not emergencies. 111 are able to undertake that clinical assessment and make relevant referrals where necessary, but they can also arrange an ambulance and send it straight into our dispatch system if an ambulance response is required for that problem. If you go to 111 online or telephone 111, you will absolutely get the care that you need.